So why are Chilai and Lemmo even in Dragon Ball Super Broly? Why were they added? I was thinking about this recently because they are brand new additions to the Broly story. If you're looking at the original Broly story, he didn't have these two characters in it. So why? Why were they added? Well, the answer is extremely obvious, but I want you guys to give me your were they added. Well, the answer is extremely obvious, but I want you guys to give a shout out in my next video. But this answer that again is extremely obvious, and no, it's not, fan service. It's not the culture. It's something a lot deeper than that and explains something that I think we all missed about why Broly is extremely important as a character. But let me know your answer in the comment section below, and I will give it a shout out in my next video.
Prepare yourself, Dan Saiyan.
If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you never miss an upload. These are today's hashtag end of video squad winners. If you would like to comment,
there's plenty of stuff I want to teach him too, if he's interested.
This moment, that smile that Broly gives, explains a lot about Broly and why he is the way he is, why he is so lonely, and what is exactly happening in Dragon Ball Super Broly. So there is one scene in DBS Broly that perfectly encapsulates everything about Broly's character and why they decided to put Chilai and Lemmo in the movie.
It was scary when it got mad, but I got over that. And I started to train by avoiding Ba's teeth. We became like good friends. My dad didn't like that one bit. He said that being friends with Ba wasn't training but playing. Dad shot Ba's ear off with a gun, making it angry with him. And me. After that, Ba was never the same again. That's why I decided to keep Ba's ear. To remember when we were friends.
So from this scene we can derive that Broly had a pet slash friend slash training partner named Ba, which is one of those really cool looking dog things from planet Vampa. Basically the only other creatures on the planet that you could be friends with other than him being with Paragus. Now, Paragus is not a bad father 100%. No, I don't think so. I think that he had good intentions of the entire Saiyan race that was Broly. So he basically treats Broly like a thing that he can control. He treats Broly like an animal. And that is no better represented than in the scene with Ba. Broly explains that he found Ba, and at first he was scared of him because Ba was ferocious, he would attack him, but once Broly trained with him and was able to avoid his teeth, he became friends with Ba. They became extremely close, and Ba really kind of had a friendship with him where he wasn't attacking him. It was Broly's first friendship. Broly was not alone. Now, to remain alone, That way he can focus on training, he can focus on his relationship with his father, because he knew that anything else was a distraction. That is why he told Broly that Ba is a plaything. They're just playing, they're not training, and that is why he shot off Ba's ear, basically fucking up the creature and making him act different. He was never the same after that. More than likely, he was extremely hostile to both Broly and Paragus, and Broly, in effect, lost his only friend. He is extremely alone. And at this point, Broly takes Ba's ear, the one that his father shut off, and puts it around his waist as a memory, so that way he knows that he once had a friend, and now he is permanently alone. In all the years that Broly was with Paragus, Paragus has told Broly that he comes from a Saiyan race that threw him in the trash, threw both of them away, and they are both alone on Vampa. Even though they are looking for somebody to take them off planet Vampa, they have completely neglected and turned away the Saiyan Empire, the Saiyan Kingdom. So when it comes to race, Broly is extremely alone. Paragus's influence in Broly as to who the enemy is, and the fact that Broly was conditioned to hate the Saiyan race, is no better shown when the first time that Broly meets other Saiyans, Paragus tells Broly to attack him, and Broly doesn't waste any time. He attacks Vegeta head on, attacks Goku, attacks Gogeta, basically attacks everybody until he goes berserk with his power. So yes, Paragus has been conditioning Broly to be alone. There is a moment in the movie, a really good moment in the movie, where Goku keybinds Broly and tells him that he's not all bad, you don't have to do what you're told to do anymore, and Broly sort of snaps out of his berserkness and starts thinking for himself a little bit, but at that point, he even realized that it is too late. His father has conditioned him to hate all Saiyans. He's pushing the only other two Saiyans away. Even this one that sees him for what he is, he already pushed them away by attacking them, so he thinks it's all over, and his power is rising, overflowing, and confusing, and infecting his mind. And at that point, that's when he goes back into his berserk state, his rage mode, and counter keybinds Goku and continues attacking him. And as shitty as Paragus is, once Frieza kills him, Broly snaps and turns into Super Saiyan. Now, guys, the only other character that we've seen, at least in this timeline, that has transformed due to losing a loved one into just a Super Saiyan is Goku. Transforming into Super Saiyan, if you see your loved one die, is not something that happens to every Saiyan, or else every Saiyan in the Saiyan Kingdom would have transformed to Super Saiyan. It's an extremely rare thing. So that just shows not only how powerful Broly is, but the importance that Paragus was to Broly as his only contact, his only family, his only relative, the only person that he had in his life. Even at this moment, that is the only person he has in his life. He transforms into Super Saiyan, completely loses it, and at that point he basically signs his own death warrant because Gogeta was gonna kill him. But who saves him? Chilai. Boom. I bet you that's what you thought it was. I bet you thought that Chilai and Lemmo were put in the story to save Broly's ass at the end. And yes, that does happen, but that's not why they were put in the movie. The obvious answer is that they were put in the movie to be Broly's friends. And they weren't just thrown in the movie to be Broly's friends, like de facto friends, like they had no characterization of their own. Chilai is an extremely good character, and Lemmo is believable in throwing everything away to go with Chilai and go with Broly. They have a lot of moments together where they build friendship, and Chilai obviously thirsts for Broly, so, you know, she's gonna do whatever it takes to go after him. Broly's story is all about being alone. He's alone in DBS Broly, and he's alone in Dragon Ball Z Broly. He has nobody in Dragon Ball Z Broly except for Paragus, who he ends up killing. And even in the first, second, and third movie, he's all by himself. That is why Chilai and Lemmer were put into DBS Broly, so he could have somebody to end up with, which he does, and that is why that smile at the end means so much, because Broly finally has a family. And as cheesy as that sounds, to me, I think it's beautiful. I think that it's really good that they decided to put this much effort into writing a character that has been raging over a crying baby for 20-some years. Broly no longer sits alone on planet Vampa. Anyway guys, if you made it to this point of the video, you are now part of the hashtag End of Video Squad. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. As I explained